Deacon finna go to jail right along with Sheila, y'all. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review with Life of Chelsea. This is for the bold and beautiful March 20th, 2023. Okay, so let's get into it because okay, it was Bill's idea to work with the FBI and come up with this plan to make it seem like he was in love with Sheila and everything. Look, I got one thing to say about that because they did a little flashback at the end of the episode. They did a flashback. They showed Bill. He's looked back and seen Sheila watching him and everything. She's staring at him, and he talk about how he lured her down to the beach, and he just confided in her or made it seem like they had a lot in common and all this. Wasn't Sheila wearing a wig around that time? Like, I'm confused. I'm confused. Maybe it was the time. Maybe it was after. Maybe it was after she got caught when they was doing the speed chase. I just thought about that. Maybe it was afterwards, but it was not. Like, wasn't she running around with the wig? But other than that, I would say yeah, cause they showed. Remember when they showed her going to somebody's house or whatever? She was outside somebody's house, so I was like, okay, maybe that's what it was. But yeah, okay, it's a continuation of last week because they had the sports playing last week, so they didn't play it. I think Thursday and Friday. But yeah, Bill is ready to put Sheila behind bars for life. Um, he says how it was supposed they plan supposed to been lasted a week, but it's been going on for months, and it was his idea, and he just started going off, and I said, "There go Bill." For months, we've seen him be on hush mode. We've seen him now. We have seen him speak up when Wyatt would say something about Sheila or Liam or something, but I said I guess he had to make it believable. But yeah, we've been seeing this for months, and I was like, okay, finally, this makes sense. This is why he was quiet when Brooke came over there. He was quiet when Katie came over. He would be on hush mode, and he even told Leon he got Sheila out of jail for a reason. Okay, but the reason ends up being, and might as well go and say it, even though it's further in my notes. The reason is because he said they knew that the police wasn't gonna have enough evidence to keep her in jail. The police wasn't gonna do their job. They wasn't gonna have enough. She was gonna eventually get out. And I was like, okay, I got another thing to say about that because didn't they have evidence when I wasn't watching it back then. So I'm confused. Like, they didn't have evidence when she done killed all these people. Could they let it be known? Because I had just wrote down. I was like, so Sheila done kill somebody? Because they was like, they need that evidence. They need that. And I was like, wait a minute. She actually had. I know they kept talking about how she shot Brooke now and all that. But I was like, oh, she actually done did it. She should never been walking around free then. Like, what? I guess that's like real life. People be running around doing that stuff and be walking around free. But yeah, okay, it's revealed they actually can hear her. And I did a video this weekend. I was like, can they hear her? Because usually, when they keep and watch on people, sometimes they can't hear you or whatever. But I just ain't gonna be able to believe it. I just ain't gonna be able to believe it because Sheila always finds a way out. But they said this gonna get her for good. This gonna get her for good or whatever. But yeah, they can hear her. They put her on the lid. I'm gonna just say speakerphone so that everybody can hear. But they know that she's talking to Deacon. They said that Sheila's starting to lose it. Hope ends up going to see Deacon and everything. She sees him get off the phone and she knows that something's bothering him. Bill said that Deacon doing him a favor by being with Sheila, and they want information. They want information, so they've been following her and everything. I was like, look, Deacon going down with her. Deacon, you should have listened. You had plenty of chances. You had plenty of chances. I feel bad for Hope. Look, Hope always she really do give everybody a chance, multiple chance. She done gave Liam a chance, Thomas multiple chance, Deacon multiple chance. Well, we actually just seeing her really give Deacon a chance and everything. But I was like, look, Hope everything just gonna bother. I wonder, would that contribute if they talking about putting Thomas and Hope together? Would her disappointment in her father lead her to like confide in him or what? Like, I wonder. But yeah, look, I got that thumbnail. I got that thumbnail right there. Deacon and Hope. But yeah, Bill said Deacon doing him a favor and everything. Ridge tells Bill they need a confession out of Sheila. They going for murder one. That's what they getting. Cause you can't. I don't think you can. This is so that they can't drop the charges and none of that can happen. But yeah, Ridge tells Bill they need a confession. They going for murder one. They want Sheila to pay for actually killing someone. And I said who they talking about. But then Bill says some people she killed more than one. I'm like, nah, Sheila should never been walking free. I was like, I don't know, but can't she just do like if she confesses? I guess if she confesses, it won't hold up. But what if she be like, oh, I'm just crazy, I got a mental issue, and they put her in the crazy house? Or has she done that already? Comment down below because I don't know. Deacon doesn't know how he feels about Hope working with Thomas again. I said, that's the least of your worries. Look, you got so much you need to be worried about, and Hope and what she got going on with this man ain't got nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. You go to jail. You should have kept your look. I've been saying how I would have preferred them to be together, but I didn't see. I don't think I seen this coming. I might have seen. At first, I was making guesses. I was like, okay, maybe Bill trying to take her down and all this other stuff, or maybe he had a change of heart. But look, I didn't expect this. I really didn't. Oh my goodness. But I'm wondering, because they said the FBI dude that's in there working the little machines and stuff said that they've been following her. So they know how long had they been following her. Because when it was, he said he didn't. Did I get to, I don't think I, let me see. Let me make sure I wrote that down. I think I wrote that down. Let me see. Deacon, I already said about Deacon. Hope wants to know what's going on with Deacon again because she seen when she walked up on him, he got off the phone, he looked like he was angry and everything. Bill says he never believed Sheila Bear's story. There you go. That's what I was talking about. He said he never believed her Bear story. So, did this plan happen right then and there when they told about the Bear story or what? Because last we had seen Bill before all this is when he was at the house and I think it was Liam. It had to been Liam because I don't think Wyatt was back on then. He was talking to Liam and he's like, he just sick of everybody just not choosing him or something like that. Something about Katie now turning the back on him, and he's like he could do something about it. And then remember when he snatched his arm away from Leon, and Leon had looked at, no, what happened? He didn't snatch his arm away from Leon. Bill had looked down at Leon having his arm on him, and then Leon hurried up and snatched his hand back. Y'all remember? Y'all know what I'm talking about now, don't you? Yeah, and then he left and we never seen him. I thought he was about to go over there where Katie and Carter was at. I was like, ooh, Bill about to come over there, and we never saw him again. So his idea was, okay, what they got to do with it? What they got to do with it? Look, I guess he wanted to, it's like what Red said. They gonna look at him as a hero or whatever. I was like, ooh, now what's gonna happen? Because who gonna be like, ooh, I'm so proud of you? Is Brooke gonna come back over here in his face? Is Taylor? Look, it could be a plot twist. And Taylor could be the one who thinks him because, and I'm gonna get to that part. He said he made sure that the charges against Taylor were, that they didn't stick or exonerated or whatever he said. But yeah, Bill says he never believed Sheila Bear's story. We finally see the real Bill again, because for months we've been seeing him on hush mode. We've been seeing him not say anything. We've been seeing him just quiet about everything. And like we were like, okay, you gonna I think it was Brooke. I think it was Brooke and Katie. They was like, you just gonna let her talk for you? I think Liam too. Look, everybody was like, you gonna let Sheila talk for you? And now we know why he was trying not to. Because the more people that know, the bigger chance it is that stuff gonna get out. So I was like, okay, that's why. Okay, Bill. We see you, Bill. Look, we got Bill talking now. He being his loud, obnoxious self now. But yeah, they still talking about how they don't like each other and everything. But it's revealed that they have been watching Sheila every move. Every move. So, she been sneaking and creeping with Deacon. They don't even matter no more. That's out the window. I was hoping it was an exposure over here at the grand opening because I wanted to see Hope in their face when they found out. But we still can see Hope in their face when they revealed that Deacon been harboring her. Okay, so if they was listening, wait a minute now. I think I asked this question last week when I did one of my videos. I asked, so if they could hear them when Deacon came in Bill's house, they had cameras then. So did they talk about the months that they stayed together? I think so. And if not, they don't talk about it and somebody don't seen it, probably if they've been watching them, that means they probably got agents everywhere watching and following her. So I said, okay, with knowing that, if they do know that Deacon was the one holding her out, can they charge him as well? Can they charge him for being involved, for harboring a fugitive at that time? But considering they dropped those charges and they trying to get a confession out of what she did in the past, like, I don't know. Look, this should be interesting. Hopefully it's interesting, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot of ways this could go. We done seen Sheila escape charges a lot, man. But yeah, they've been watching Sheila every move. And it's revealed that yes, Sheila has actually killed folks, so she should have been behind bars. Why they be letting people out who don't? What? I don't know. Ridge tell Bill he'll be a hero because Bill is worried because he's like Brooke and Katie think this and that of him, and then Ridge was talking about how his kids, his family, and everybody thinks he's out of town, and I think Europe was it, and everything. So they just talking about, what everybody think and what they believe and how they gonna react. And I said, they ain't gonna care as long as y'all done got Sheila out the way. Y'all done got Sheila out the way. Look, ain't nobody gonna care. They might feel some type of way initially, but other than that, no, ain't nobody gonna care. But they knew Sheila wouldn't remain in jail. That's why they came up with this. Bill came up with this plan to get the FBI involved, and he approached Ridge about it and everything. It's still some things that don't make sense, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it because we wasn't expecting this, and it should be interesting. I want to know if Sheila gonna catch on to these folks trying to take her down. They said they need her to say it on tape that she killed people. And I was like, ooh, they should do, how they do on shows when they had the FBI involved and they storm in. Look, soon as she confessed, everybody come in, the FBI come in. I was like, look, they could be so interesting. And she gonna be like, I'm gonna get all y'all. Do you think they would involve, they would try to tell Deacon, if you don't work with us to get her? Well, they trying to get a confession out of her. And Bill's supposed to propose this week if you didn't know. So I'm like, okay, do y'all think they would approach Deacon to try to get him immunity or just get him on their side or what? Look, but Sheila gonna vow to get them. Watch, she gonna vow to get them and everything. When Deacon was talking to Hope, he told her that he won't do anything to ruin the life he's building. And I was like, yep, that's foreshadowing. The reason he said that is because he knows that he's already done did something. Because we know, anyways, that he has already did something. He in connection with Sheila. Do you think he would try to cover for her or something? Because originally she said she wouldn't. She would say that he didn't have nothing to do with it. But then the charges got dropped, and now they trying to. It's the FBI. It's more serious than the regular police. So I'm like, would she fold on him? Would she try to strike a deal with him? Look, I don't know. Look, I'm ready to see this. This should be good though. Ridge tell Bill that he needs to step it up because it ain't working, and Bill keep talking about how he almost got a confession out of her, but then the lights start flickering, and the dude said it was some type of technical error or something happened, and everything. He just being himself, being Bill, yelling at the dude and everything. And I was like, you need to calm down. But this, like I said before, this explains why Bill been on hush mode and why he's been trying not to say anything. He had to make, and then when he did say something to Wyatt about watch your mouth and don't disrespect Sheila in our home and all that, he had to make everything be believable. But again, I wrote that 3 times. I think that Bill came up with the idea. But I thought they knew all of this about Sheila already. They didn't have solid evidence. She escaped it because I'm like, she done did this many things to people. I guess is what she said, that she always finds a way out, or that basically she could get away with anything. I was like, okay, how you gonna get out of this? Because they wait on a confession, and Sheila already knows the Bill been trying to work her for something, information or something, but she thinks it's about the affair. I was like, Deacon tried to tell you. Deacon tried to tell you or whatever. But so Deacon, I asked the question, do y'all think Deacon can get hauled in as well? But look, we got Taylor and Brooke friends. Maybe we can get Bill and Ridge to be friends as well. Yeah, because I was like, okay, we never would expect Taylor and Brooke to be friends. Maybe Ridge, look, that'd be good. A different storyline to see the brotherhood and everything. Because we've seen Taylor and Brooke get along, and it's refreshing, and it's a different spin on things. Maybe we could get Bill and Ridge to stop beefing and everything. Granted, I don't think that Taylor and Brooke got that type of beef where people throwing you out of the airplane and stuff, but you don't know. I said, but I don't know. I said, but you don't know. But then you gotta consider the fact that wasn't when Taylor recently just slept with Ridge, wasn't him when Brooke still married? But I don't know. Maybe everybody could squash their beef and we could see some other storylines. We could actually see some fashion shows. We could actually see competitors. They could bring in. Look, I like when they do crossovers. Maybe a crossover, a battle, or something like that. But what else I got? Bill says he knew Sheila had been watching him. He sent signals so she would follow down to the beach and everything. And I already asked, well, but wasn't Sheila walking around in the skies at that time? But I'm guessing they saying that it was now why wouldn't he? That don't make sense still, because if he knew they was like on a hunt to get her and everything, why would he just be like, oh, come down here and, well, plot twist, I guess, to reel in. But that don't make sense for Sheila to fall for that. Who knows? But they really were playing each other. I already knew that they was using each other because it was clear Bill was on. He kept repeating that, that he was tired of people trying to change him. He kept repeating that Brooke and Katie walked out on him and all this other stuff. So I'm like, the fact that you keep having to mention it suggests that you ain't in love. Because if you're really in love, you ain't gonna keep mentioning what somebody else didn't do. Because that kind of makes it seem like the only reason you with her is because Brooke and Katie didn't want you or whatever, which wasn't the case. You chose Brooke over Katie. Like, stop saying that. But yeah, they really was using each other. Cause then I think last week or the week before last, Sheila admitted to Deacon that she was tired of Bill trying to get her to open up and reveal. We should have known then. Cause she kept saying he's always trying to get her to open up and confide in him and all this stuff. And I think Deacon had said that's unlike Bill. Look, we missed the signs, y'all. We missed the signs. But Bill reveals that he made sure that Taylor will be cleared of all charges. Cool, so we ain't got to worry about that. Because I was saying it's a domino effect. Because Sheila could have used that to her advantage. But now that that's out the way, Sheila going to jail. Sheila going to jail. She going to be back, though. She either going to escape or she going to find a way to get them charges dropped. She'll be back. As soon as they get her, she'll be back one day. But I like her being on the show because she make it interesting. She ain't been doing no crazy stuff lately, and I think the FBI dude was like she hasn't harmed anybody or done anything. I said because she been juggling her two men. Y'all already know. I've been saying that she been juggling her two men. Well, her one man now because it's revealed that Bill don't even want her. But yeah, he's supposed to propose this week, y'all. He really know real good, real good. But the episode ends with Bill saying he doesn't know how much more he could take, and Ridge is just encouraging him not to quit. But he gotta step it up. He gotta do something to make her. And so that's what he gonna do is propose. I said last week that he was gonna propose, but I didn't know about this part though. But yeah, y'all comment down below what y'all thought of this episode. Until next time, deuces.